Complex, Chinatown, Las Vegas. We have Clayton William, music producer, DJ, songwriter. Yo, tell us about yourself, man.
What's good, brother?
Good.
Clayton William from the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area. I live in Los Angeles now. Like you said, we've been producing music for about 12 years now.
That's a long time.
I've been running studios for like the last 5 years. And then started DJing about two and a half years ago.
Alright. So why music? Like, what made you want to get into music?
Man, well, when I was a kid, it was either baseball or music. That's all I liked. So it was gonna be one of the two things.
And what happened to baseball?
Well, I got hurt in college, so I played college baseball out of scholarship.
Okay.
And then that's actually like while I was playing baseball, that's when I started studying music in college. So that's when I was taking my music theory classes, piano.
All right.
I'm a pianist as well. So
yeah.
And then when I got hurt, I was like, okay, well, what am I gonna do now? I felt like my life was gonna end. Like, I just dove into music full time. I went to Cogswell College in Sunnyvale, or in the Bay Area, and that's where I started learning engineering and music production. And then from there, I got a job working at one of like the biggest radio stations in San Francisco.
Okay.
And so I just all got it going,
Yeah. So everything fell into place pretty much?
Yeah, I mean, from there, like, I wanted to learn, like, how to get music on the radio. And then, like, within my first year there, I had my first song hit the radio as a producer. And then, I left radio about 4 years ago, and I've just been doing music full-time since, And last year was a great year for me. I had 11 records hit the radio in Northern California. And then the end of December, I put out a record called Fill Your Cup Up with Sage Gemini, D-Mac, Milla, and J-Main. And that kind of just got things going even faster. And then, now I partnered up with a friend of mine named DJ E-Rock, and we're putting together it's like hip-hop and trap meets EDM.
Okay.
And where we got different rappers and artists collaborating in the project. So.
Yeah. So you said you're from the Bay, right?
Yep.
So how was the transition from the Bay to LA?
I think I feel like I got lucky. Like, I feel like my situation was a little unique where I was already doing what I was doing in Northern California, and when I put out Fill Your Cup Up, DJ Felly Fell broke Fill Your Cup Up on Power 106 in LA.
Oh, okay.
And that's when I look at my wife Nayeli, and we look at each other like, all right, it's time to go. Like we had a lot of good relationships in San Francisco, which helped us get to that point. And then it was like, okay, we need to go and just expand, keep building the business, keep building the brands, and keep collaborating with good people. So.
Yeah. So, like musician-wise, like who influenced you the most? Like music producing, like audio engineering.
Man, the first thing that popped in my head was like Pharrell, Timberland. Now like the new guys like Diplo, T-Pain. I love Kennedy Jones with this trap stuff. Like, so I listened to a lot of different stuff. And then when I was a kid, like my dad loved the Beatles and my mom loved Motown. So it was like I had a very eclectic background in music.
Diverse.
Yeah, and then it was like. You get into high school, and then it's like Tupac and Boyz II Men, and then so it's like I grew up on a lot of different styles of music, and I feel like where music's at now is very diverse. So I feel like what my role is especially coming from the San Francisco Bay Area and everything being really eclectic there, and then like my background, I'm Chinese, and my mom's Chinese and my dad's like Irish and European, so. I just feel like my job as a producer is to like blend all these different things together, and that's what I feel like I specialize in.
Oh, okay. So do you have any upcoming events right now, or?
Well, I have a residency in San Francisco, so we'll be out there end of the month, and November and December, and then right now getting geared up for South by Southwest in March. So we just opened up a new studio in Hollywood, California. So right now with my business partners out there, we're just working on getting, kind of launching the platform that we've been working on. And then with DJ E-Rock and our project, we're getting the music done now, so then hopefully we'll be touring by next year. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming in, man.
Yeah,
It's been a pleasure.
Likewise, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for
performing tonight. All right, yeah.
Tuesday Blend! Y'all ready to fucking party? Come on!
On me the beat like an instrumental from Clayton William.